Hey everybody, welcome back to Plumfiggy. This is Tammy. Alright, so we got started on looking at Halloween and what I have in my stash. And then I kind of took it from there. I had found some signatures that were kind of started with these digital papers that I had already dyed with some black ink. Watered down black ink. And so I found and printed off some more digital papers because I kind of wanted to do a more scary one first. And in the end, after all that, I now have 5 large signatures already ready to be decorated. So this one might be a little bit of a faster, not quite as many videos involved in this particular journal, but I'm hoping to get several Halloween journals done this year. So yeah, I wanted to do kind of a scarier theme for this one. So that's what I'm going to start with. So let's go ahead and I'll just kind of walk you through this first signature here. So we've got ourselves a really scary house. I don't want to say it's a haunted house, but you know, it might be. And so here we have just another digital print off that I used some of this Tim Holtz Black Soot Distress paint watered down with water, which we did in the last video. So you can see kind of how that turned out. And this digital kit again, another digital, some Tim Holtz Halloween paper. And then this is from a free, copyright free image site called Pixabay of a graveyard. And so what happened is my laser printer is having some difficulties right now. It was just not working with me. I don't know. I don't know if I need to fix something in it or if I need to just scrap it and get a new printer altogether. But it was kind of printing kind of, well, not as dark as it should. And then kind of had some black, like, lines, not lines, but kind of shadowy. So I just went and I just decided, okay, well, I'm gonna get the ones that I can salvage that look good enough. I think it makes it more creepy, to be honest, because it looks kind of like a negative. And I did the black soot treatment to those as well. So we have some of that in here too. And then here is that original black paper, and then I also had some pages from that John Darien sticker book that I've been working in lately, so I've got some things like that. Here are some ephemera that I made a year or two ago and some more John Darien. So I was thinking I could, you know, tip these in and then just some more print offs and things that I've distressed. So I've done a lot of actual work on this journal already. We just I haven't decorated it yet, but that's what we're going to work on today. So some black page here, this black cardstock, another from the digital kit. So we've got a pretty good blank slate to work with here. Here's the back side of that cemetery image. And yeah, so this is kind of the theme of this journal. I'm thinking it's kind of like a scary witch doctor maybe guy, or scary doctor guy that maybe shouldn't be a doctor doing things. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I've got a lot of skeletons. This I've downloaded from the copyright free images and has been tea dyed, so kind of that first aid skeleton kind of vibe. This is a nice ghosty image that I don't remember if this one's from a digital or from the copyright free or not, but anyway, here you can kind of see my printer was having issues with black, but actually, again, I kind of like it. I think it's interesting, so I decided to go ahead and go with that. So we've got things here that have been dyed with that black distress paint. Some more skeletons. We have a raven from that John Darien sticker book that goes with that. This is from a digital kit, and I will list all the digital kits that I have used in the description if you're curious. This is that tag that I had created a year or two ago, and these. So I was thinking these would make really good just tip-ins in the journal. Same with this, and probably this too might become a pocket or something. So I'm going to start with these, and we'll kind of work from there. This might be a little too high, too tall, so I'm going to take off a little bit of height from this, so we kind of get the idea. We don't need it to be quite as tall as it is. Gotta be careful when you're doing this with this packing paper. Sometimes it doesn't want to tear as easily as you want it to. So I'm gonna remove a little bit of width as well. Maybe we'll keep that, because we do kind of need something to attach it to the page with. Okay, so what do I want to use to attach it to a page? And then also, where do I want to attach it? And then also, I need to distress around the edges of this page before we do anything more. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so hopefully this will fit a little bit better. Some of these other signatures are a little bit wide already, so I do kind of want to add some width in here. My main goal with these pages is to, I guess, break up some of this black page if I can. So maybe like this page would be a good one. But how can I do that, because it's a little bit too wide? Maybe not this page. Well, let's see. Maybe this page. How shall I do this? I do really think I want it on this page. Maybe I'll do it as a tip-in instead, which isn't really what I had intended, but, or, no, I like maybe this page, because you'll be able to see the skeleton guy. Yeah, I think this page. Okay, so at this point, what do I have for washi tape? I'm actually getting up and going and getting some washi tape that I just got yesterday. Okay, so I went to Michael's yesterday, and they had their Halloween paper craft stuff out already, so picked these up. I paid full price. I shouldn't have, but they were $6 for these 3 washies. I think this one will work well, so let's go ahead and put that on there. I might also sew this on. We'll see. Actually, I don't really want a straight edge there, so take off some of the other side. Okay. Give myself enough room so that it will have room to fold over. Actually, I really like that. That's really interesting. Okay, and then on the other side, shall I do the same one? I think so. I don't really want that one. I really like this one better, so. And then we'll do that same thing with this other skeleton in here somewhere else later in the journal. Ah! I'm having a heck of a time. Okay. Very nice. So again, just kind of trying to build up the layers in this journal. as if it's not going to be chunky enough already. But, you know, gotta do stuff. Gotta start somewhere. So, she's creepy. Do we want maybe this on the other side? I think so. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I'll just use that same washi tape. I think this one's a little crooked. So, I have to ignore what my eye is trying to tell me and use what my brain is telling me instead, that this is straight. Having a heck of a time with this. So, how is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing very well. Hopefully you're surviving this weird weather that we're having across the entire nation right now. It's going to be 100 degrees, but that's not the feels like temperature where I live for the next week. The last 2 days have been real hot. It was really nice last week. And then even Friday it was still really nice, but then just on Saturday, today's Sunday, yesterday that all changed, and it's muggy and hot and just gross. And so just trying to kind of stay inside as much as I can without going stir crazy. Thankfully I looked at the weather this week and heard that it was going to be bad, because sometimes I just don't pay attention and I'm surprised. But yeah, I went ahead and made sure I did all my mowing and yard work and stuff, that I don't need to worry about it now for another week or so. So that's thankfully I did that. So okay, now let's see, we could maybe, I kind of really like this on this page. We could actually, yeah, I'm actually going to sew that down, and I'll move that down just a little bit. Let's just turn this into a big huge pocket. That way we can stick something else down onto it. I'll sew it, but for right now, I'm just going to tack it with some glue. Really, the glue is all that's needed. This glue is great, but what is going on with my glue? It does not want to come out. This is some art glitter glue. Highly recommend. If you're looking for a really good glue, this is a really good one for paper crafting. This is among the 3 basic glues that I use for different reasons. This one, a really good glue stick, is also what I would recommend, and then Fabri-Tac I use as well. Got a little bit too much down there, so. Okay, so make sure that's all nice and stuck down, and then now we have a big pocket that we can put something into. We do have this. I might need to, well, what do I want to do with this? I could turn this into another flip open. Maybe I do that here, and maybe I use some lace for that. I have a big thing of lace, black lace, in a jar back here. I'm just going to rearrange some stuff so that my other things don't fall over. Alright, so let's see what we can find in here. So this is just various laces that I've collected over the years. This actually is from a garment that's been taken apart. I get some lace from eBay, and just do a search for lace lot or vintage lace lot, and you can find some really good stuff. Or estate sales, I do that a lot too, and you can find stuff for real cheap that way. maybe this one. This one's kind of cool. I guess I didn't really want it to be super wide, but that's also not a bad thing. That's pretty. It's also very wide. What do we got here? A lot of my black lace is pretty wide. Yeah, this would make a really good pocket somewhere. Okay. I think I like this one, and I'll just wrap it around to the other side. Where did my scissors go? So, yeah, yesterday we were not feeling great. Just generally we haven't been eating super well lately. I think it was finally catching up to us. And we just didn't feel like doing much of anything. But we did. Ended up going to bingo. I don't know if you guys have done bingo ever. I hadn't until I met my boyfriend, and both of us have always kind of been curious about it. Did I just cover up all the best spots on that? Shoot. Maybe I'll do it this way instead. That way you can kind of still see it. It's still not great. Let's see. There. I'll do that. So we went to bingo last night. And we don't normally ever win. But he won 3 times. So that was kind of cool. Definitely paid for our bingo, which usually doesn't ever happen. But yeah, we had a good time. So I have ideas to make a junk journal out of bingo. Use bingo cards that, you know, you've used the daubers on. I don't know how it's going to end up looking, but I'd really like to try it out. I think it would be a really interesting junk journal. So, oops, that's got some stickum to it still, so I gotta be careful. And apologies in advance for my furnace that's kicking on. Where's my air conditioner today? But my furnace is kicking on and off. I'm still working on getting money saved so I can build walls down here in the basement and get that a little bit more muffled. But until then, I just got to deal with it. So anyway, okay, so let's see. This is awfully sticky. I don't know. Maybe we can use some ephemera to kind of fix a little bit of that. Oh, we've got a little bat here. I don't know if you get the idea of what we've got going on in this check. This is nice. That might work. I like that. Okay, let me ink this. I'm using Rain Cloud by Ranger. It's very dark gray, and I actually like doing it like this sometimes too. It just kind of edges the ephemera, and doesn't give it that as distressed look, I guess, but just really makes it pop on the page. If you do it right, you can get little bits of kind of foxing, I guess, in areas too that I really like. So, okay, let's glue this down, and then that way when I come back and sew this for real, it will get caught in the sewing. Okay, this is still kind of sticky here. wonder if I have like a transparency. I think I do. Maybe a sticker. Oh, how creepy would that be? Have this coming up out of the... Should we do that? Get some, stick them on the back of that. So, I don't know about you guys. Halloween, for me, it's so much fun to just play and have fun with scariness. I know it's maybe not everyone's cup of tea, so I understand that. But I have fun with it. I do go a little scarier. I'm not always doing the cutesy stuff for Halloween, but I don't know. I feel like not everybody kind of does it this way either, so maybe I've got a little bit of a niche here. I don't know. Okay, so I've got these transparencies. These actually could be really good for putting into this pocket. What about just doing this one? I will have to cut it down to get it to go to fit, but let's see if this will work. I have packing paper all over the place. It's just everywhere. Well, it works. It's a little snug. I don't know why it's so snug there, but I'm going to keep it in this page, but not in the pocket until, oh, we've still got a bat here. But not in the pocket until I'm ready to sew it all together. So there we go. So I'll have that all added in here. Might add some more. And then here's the back side. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so let's put this back in. That'll be the last page. And actually, I probably should put some paper in there too, just because I feel like it's gonna stick. I'll pull this packing paper till it's dry. That way if it sticks to anything, it'll stick to that. Okay. Now, I've got a little bit more to work with. I've got this raven here. I thought he would be a really good just tuck spot for something. Maybe even on this page. But he's a little bit wide. That looks really cool though, huh? Put that up in the corner. He's a little bit wide. I don't know. Or we could put him on this page. Or this page sticking out. Nah, I don't know. Let's see. I kind of like... These pages are a little bit wider, but it's not as interesting. Maybe on this page here. He does fit, but again, it's not as interesting. Starting to lose my... And to be fair, I do need more things kind of sticking out over here. So what if we just did this anyway? Oh, we just got a random beak sticking out. Not really sure about this. I might need to put him in a different signature, actually. So let me pull something from this next signature, and we'll just do a swap. How about these two creepy little people? We can do that. Yeah. And then I'll put this in here. Okay. So this is backed with some it's been another one that I had issues with my printer. I actually really like this. I think it's really interesting. I think maybe I'll just do paper clip for right now. I don't know that I want to glue it in yet. Might just end up staying this way. These are little tiny paper clips by Tim Holtz. There we go. Okay, now this I kind of turned into a little booklet, kind of thinking maybe I would make this a tuck spot. And actually I could do that right there. It definitely needs to be added to though, and inked on around. I want to edge this. I don't know if this is sturdy enough to... Yeah, it'll work. Go ahead and do this real quick, and then we can maybe add some packing paper to the back of it. Just kind of give it some more sturdiness and turn it into a pocket. Or, let's see, I've got all kinds of fun stuff. What do I got? Pull from my bag of tricks back here. We've got this paper. No. Don't really want to use that. Oh, this might be interesting. Is that too bright? Kind of balance some of this yellow that's happening over here. This could be interesting. Not the right colors. Not the right journal. This is cool though. That's really cool. I might have to keep that out. Okay, so these aren't really quite large enough. Maybe this one. This is from some jelly printing that I did with some Tim Holtz distress stains and things, sprays, and it really turned out really well. These were just kind of the leftovers that I didn't use that year, and so I kept them to use for collaging with. So, alright, let's use these two. This has the number 31. That was from a stencil. Actually, I could use that somewhere in here. That one's usable. This one I did backwards or upside down. Yeah, it's like it was backwards. So I was like, well, I got to cover that up now. But let's see. I don't love that neon orange at the bottom, but I'm liking kind of what's happening there. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. I could just do this, glue that. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Okay, that's really cool. Should I glue it down right now? This needs to be torn off right here. And I'll keep that for something else. This needs to be torn off kind of right there. And then I didn't like how I have the paper edge here, so I'm going to just very carefully take off the top part of this one so that it's like the rest of the other sides. this. Really, really cool. I like that. Okay, I'm going to glue this straight down onto there. And then I will sew around this whole thing. But that's a really good background for a nice pocket here. Yeah, really, really cool. You can see how it shimmers kind of in the light there. And then I'll be able to, I don't love him. Maybe I'll put them in like this instead. But I'll need to work on this. I feel like this needs something added here. Maybe some of that washi tape. Or even a bit of this along the side, because there's like, it looks like white, but it's just from the other front side. I just didn't fold it quite right. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on this then. Move this out of the way, and we can decorate here. So I've got these just kind of sitting in front of me right here. I've got just randomness in here. Kind of was thinking some Tim Holtz people might be good throughout this journal. I think it kind of goes with theme, right? So, whoops. And the time frame. She's always a good one to add. Actually, I kind of liked her with the umbrella behind her, but I guess it doesn't go with her. Well, that's cool. What if he's our scary doctor? Could he be our scary doctor? We put him on here. No kids right now. Don't think I really want kids in this one. It's gonna be creepy and scary, and I don't really want to do that with little kids. I don't know. We'll see. We could do a husband and wife duo, maybe. Then you really lose the background of that. I'm kind of liking this this guy here. Could have him sitting with his kitty cat. She's just angry. I don't know how creepy she is. Maybe she's creepy. But okay. Let's see. Perpetuating the myth that people who have cats are weird or whatever. I don't really like that. And he's holding a cat, which kind of sucks. So maybe I won't do him. This might work. He's got some crazy eyes. Look at that, man. Woof. Look at him. Crazy eyes. Let's see. This one too. Some crazy eyes. Yeah, I think we'll choose one of these others. Spending a little more time on this one because I feel like we're kind of setting the scene, right? We're setting the stage of who our bad guy is. I don't know. He's not so bad looking to me. These two really are kind of a little bit creepiness. So let's pick between those two. We put these back. Alrighty, and then I don't know what all I have in here. Wicked would be good. Let me find a wicked. I really should have a little something to put all these little pieces into so it's easier to work with. October, here's a Wicked. Wicked Curious. The little crow. I think we're getting there. I think we got some good stuff. Maybe that. I don't know what that is really, but beware. Got some owls and bats and creepy a bug. Maybe not for this particular page, for external use only. Little pharmacy thing. Poison. Maybe I'll pull this one out too. Okay. Hazel Pharmacy. Oh, we got some good stuff in here. This is really good stuff. Poison. I'm not going to use all of this probably, but I like to have something to work from. Is this a crow? Yeah. It'd be cool to have a bat like that. And this. I really like these. These are cool. These are really cool. Haven't really looked at this set yet. Okay. So, put these back in. I think this is going to be a journal where I just make the signatures and figure out the cover after. So, okay. Oops, we got a butterfly here that kind of didn't mean to pull out. Got a few things to work with and a random bat back there still. Okay. So of these, I do think I like this guy sitting for this particular one. He fits really well on here. Let me just take him away. Let's see, if we could put this kind of over his knee maybe, I don't know, that's, sit on that. And then we could have that coming out from behind, or on top. I thought it would be nice to have this be usable, this black thing. So maybe don't need that, which means this goes up a little higher. And is that our base? I kind of really like that, and then we can get Poison and this guy in here, or maybe a different something. Okay, I'm going to ink around these and get that all glued down. Okay, so I've got this background basically kind of ready to go to add him. I wanted to sew around that. I was thinking about doing crazy stitching, but then I changed my mind and just went with a straight stitch around the outside edge. And so now we'll just prop him up here to rest his arm on that, piece of paper. And keep working on our collage. Okay, let's see. Gotta make sure I choose my spot wisely here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, over just slightly. There we go. He is, he's scary. Okay, and then I do like this guy. Maybe kind of, that's his little buddy sitting there. Do we add this poison? Maybe not. Witch hazel. With this. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. Whoops. I didn't ink around this one yet. So, very carefully. There's a little bit of white showing, so I just want to kind of hide that if I can. But before I put that down, I just want to double check. I do think I want to put this poison on here somewhere, maybe like right there. Oh, chemist. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do these two. I think I'll use this method here. Nope, that's too, it takes too long for this. Okay. All right, so this says chemist something whatnot, which is kind of perfect for our little collage here. So we're kind of setting the stage, right? We're setting the stage that this is a not so nice guy, and making our scary Halloween. All right, so poison and his little buddy, the raven. Where do I want him? On his shoulder maybe, but I'm gonna move my thing just so I can see. No, I don't like that there. I think he looks better here. Yep. Perfect. All right. I'll move these out of the way and we can use that somewhere else in this journal. I really like it. I really, really like it. Okay, so we're going to turn that into a pocket here. So I'll just glue this down. I've already sewn it, so it does look like it's sewn down, which is kind of what I wanted. And get to the outer edges here. So make it a little sturdier on the edge. Perfect. Straight. Cool. Really cool. And hopefully this still fits. Heck, I got a hair of some kind in there. Perfect. Maybe we can, I don't know. I don't know if that's what I really want to put in here. But for right now, we'll just leave that there. I might change my mind on that later. Okay, so we've got to start. We're getting there a little bit. Here is our creepy mother and daughter. Might be his wife and daughter. Who knows? I've got these. I'd like to incorporate these somewhere in here as well. So let's see. We've got some transparencies. This one is kind of staring me in the face, and I'm wondering if I should put this on this page. Oh, these are bits and pieces from past Tim Holtz and other packs of ephemera. Maybe I'll keep that out, but not use it just yet. Oh, I like that. Ink around this. We can use this as a tuck spot. Do these stick in there very well? First aid. This is talking about reading palms here, so maybe not quite right for this particular page. I will find something else to put in there. Maybe this. Maybe something completely different. So, alright, for right now, I'm okay with that, and I'll come back and add something more in there. Alright, so this is a really cool picture. I don't know if this is quite the right page for it, but could do like a pocket out of this somehow, or a belly band maybe. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm going to add this in as a pocket here. That can just stick in there. It'd be a creepy thing that you can pull out and journal on. Because we don't have enough creepiness in here yet, right? Okay, I am looking over here and thinking, do I want to incorporate some of this? Not really on this page, I don't think. turn that into something here. I'm not ready to glue it down yet, but let's kind of build on that idea. Could do some bugs. Kind of blends in, doesn't it? This pack is a little bit more of the vintage that doesn't really kind of go with what I'm doing in this particular journal, so I don't know that I'll use much, if anything, from here. Let me put that back. Let's see. This isn't really what I want either. These awesome transparencies from the Dollar Tree. Like, I really like this. These are cool. This could be really cool. That could be kind of interesting. So, okay, so let me keep that out and handy. Kind of losing the little bug here. So all right. Well, I really like that. It's kind of different and unexpected. I like how the 31 kind of shows over his shoulder there. Okay, so I really like that. So I'm going to kind of work with that idea. I don't know, this one might be a little too big. But let's ink around him. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to make him a tuck spot or if I want this whole thing to be a tuck spot. Like, do I want to Do I want to glue this whole back piece down or not? It might be easiest if I did that. If I did that, and we tucked some things behind him, what would that look like? Not great, but not terrible. Huh, I really don't know what I want to do. For now, I'm just going to add a little glue there, and I can decide. I am having a problem with indecision today. I think I really like him maybe glued down there. So I will, let's see. Add some glue here. I probably just made it worse for myself by doing that, but we'll find out. I suppose it's not the end of the world. Okay, so then this then can be glued down completely. Wait. Yeah, the whole thing. I'm having to think too hard for this here. Oops. Okay, and then I did really like this little bat kind of flying up here. Like so. This might be a bit much. I don't know if I want to do a little bug down here. Okay, so I kind of had this sitting here, but now I'm kind of wondering if I wanted to do that or not. Maybe instead, let me tuck this in and just see. That's pretty creepy. I'll be honest. I don't know that I'd want to come across this guy at all. So, okay. We're kind of running out of time here. I'm taking a long time to do some of this stuff, but maybe we'll put that there. Let's see. I liked these colors here. Sneak around him. Just glue that down. Okay. We have our graveyard, we have a skeleton. I think I'm gonna have to decorate this in stages because I'm a little bit stumped as to what to do at the moment from here. I've got this whole half of the back half of the journal yet, I guess. Well, not really. Okay, so we have maybe him. At this point, I'm just trying to use what I've already got out on my desk. And I don't know, I kind of like to do that kind of thing just to challenge myself a little bit. So we'll turn this into a little tuck spot down here in the corner. And then I can stick that inside. But that really blends in though, doesn't it? I don't love that. Okay, we've got this. I'm just gonna glue that down. And we have like that. Subtle, but kind of ties in with our butterflies over here. And you still have room to write over here on this little label here. So let me break up some of this white, or this black with, I don't know, that. That might be a better tuck spot somewhere. Let's see, I need an actual journaling card. These are more not meant for that. Maybe find okay, so this is another thing I picked up at oh, these are stickers at Michael's yesterday. I don't know, they might not quite be what I want for this journal, but I figure let's take a look. Okay, first of all, that's annoying. Let me take that out. So definitely not that, not that. Deadly Nightshade. I mean, it might be a little too cutesy for, yeah, this is more for like a witchy journal, which isn't quite what I'm doing here. So I'll keep these for something else. This would be better. Okay. What can I do? Alright, I do have these. These are from, let's see, 2021. Some more Tim Holtz, like backdrops, I guess, with floral ephemera. So, they're like wallpaper. Really cool. But mostly I'm kind of thinking if I could find one of the, oh, these are not really what I wanted. Wallpaper scraps. Well, we might still be able to make something work here. I like this one. Could turn this into a journaling card, I suppose. This would be cool. Keep that one out. So let's go ahead and just make ourselves a journaling card, I guess. Which one do I like better? Maybe this one. This one's interesting for this page. And then back it with some of this. So, okay, let me kind of just wanting this piece right here. I'm doing it like that. And then back it with this that's already been prepped so that you have a place to write on. And it looks like I'm going to have to sew around the outside edge, which is totally fine. But first, let me take the extra off. See, as you can see, it's not really sticking as well here. Add some glue. Alrighty, got some more scraps. Alright, so here we have that very simple little journaling card, and let's go ahead and stick it in there. Where did you go? Here we go. So I probably will decorate it some more later, but I really like how that looks. I could easily put another Tim Holtz person on there, and most likely will. Might do a lady this time, but I think I'm going to call it done for today. We've made some really good progress on the first signature, and laid some really good groundwork for the next time. This is dry now. The next time I want to come and journal or decorate. So there we go. I'll make sure and sew that on as well. But yeah, so anyway, hope you enjoyed joining me today, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.